Okay, let's see. I copied the link. Let's see if you can see on YouTube.
Right now, they're all locked, meaning like. So like once it ends.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Once it ends. Okay.
I get it now.
Wait, it's showing. No, it's live right now.
Okay, but can we hear?
No, I haven't. I like your
Oh yeah.
All right, we're good then? We're back? All right, no music, please.
No, it's off. Right?
Okay, and we're good. All right, let's continue on. You guys ready?
I think it's a different
Someone
link.
just said, is it on YouTube?
It should be on, yeah, the YouTube part 2.
And what's it called, Moneyball?
Yeah, cool. This is, I'll send you the link.
Yes, I'll send it. Do you have my number?
Yeah, I have it there.
Oh yeah.
Is yours the 949?
714-308.
Oh, you're the 7. It doesn't come up on the channel. So. I just.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you can ask Shelley. I think you're right there. Did you win? Okay, so you're right there. You're right there in the mix here. Top 4. No, I'm sure you won't. Oh, do you have the standings?
Oh, I think I gotta go. Hey, you got it right here.
All right. And we're back. Pro Moneyball Invitational, sponsored by Carbon and Hype Soul. We're in round 6. And on court 1 here, we have J.W. Johnson and Warren Tamanaha on the near court, taking on Kai McMacken and Rob Cassidy on the far court. Oh, the ATP. more and just stayed off the court and let J-Dub do his thing.
One side.
Score is 101. Yeah, good shot by Kai. Zero 1-1. Give you guys an update here on the standings in just a couple of minutes. We're still tallying some of the scores from the previous rounds, and then we'll give you an update. Nice little flick by J-Dub. Right at Rob's chest. Score is 4-0-1. Ooh, that almost stayed in. Four 0-2.
I'm just trying to keep it alive for Gail.
1-5-1. So it's long. 2-5-1.
Good job.
That was tough. Two. Good hands by Warren there. Switch ends. JW and Warren at 6. Just a great shot by Warren. Seven, 2-2. It's 8-2-2. So we've got several players with a 4-2 record right now. James, it's a 4-2. We've got DJ at 4-2. We've got Warren, 4-2 record. Dylan, 4-2. JW at 4-2. So a lot of players still in the mix here, figuring out. Of course, we will share the point differential right now, which is sharing the wins and losses. Point differential will determine the tie break. So this is round 7, correction, sorry, I think I said round 6. This is round 7 of 11. It's 9-3, I believe. Nice resets by J-Dub. That ball goes long. And we got game point. So it's 3-10-1.
Sorry.
Side out. We've got another game point. Looks like courts 2 and 3 ended their matches. So we'll record those and share them during the break.
What do you want to do?
Oh, side out. 3-10-1.
It's right there.
Four, 10-2. Another game point for Warren and JW. Both trying to get to 5 wins. And that's game. Goes to Warren and JW, both with a record of 5-2 right now. And we will update you on the other scores as we get them. We are going into round 8 of 11.
Buddy, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. I was wondering, I didn't want to say anything. You were a rival club. So.
What's up, bub? Hey. It's fun. It's awesome. You got cut off on YouTube because of the music, which I didn't think about.
It's here.
We're back on.
It's low. And instead of being a
Remember where it's going.
back in for
Okay, forget it.
dangle, it's a flip. And it picks the ball up and over.
Which one? Oh, like the lobster or the tutor? Or they're like 800 to 1200. They're pricey because they don't have a lot of competition. There's like 2 of them. There's the lobster and there's the tutor. I think we should. Because, I mean, you could even, a ton of members would rent them out, you know, and just pay whatever, $20 for the hour or whatever, and then, you know, just pay for itself. Especially they'll come, they come at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rent it, put it on that court. I think it'd be great to have.
Are you kidding me? I did all my surgeries, I did everything. I had my lobotomy, everything's done.
Yeah, I talked to Vinny last night. We talked some ideas that we can put together.
Dying to get out here. We drove up coming by your place and I said, yeah, but that's that other one. No, I'll be back. I was supposed to be at Rob Bobby Riggs this morning.
All right. So we are back here. Round 8. In this Pro Moneyball Invitational. Sponsored by Carbon and Hypesol Pickleball. We have Georgia and Warren on the near court taking on Dylan and JW. Dylan and JW, of course, play together quite a bit, so they are very used to playing with each other.
Or here. Every turn, I want it to be in. It's only here free. If we're not playing, then I all the time that's playing. I can't even have to do it over there.
Yeah, different.
coordinator score, but try to get over next one.
Because we gotta be just and I think we're gonna need to have the tennis. I mean, the poles are rotted, that base. That one's bent. So we're gonna have to do something to shore them up somehow. But it's gonna have to happen. Yeah, it's all right. We'll do it. We'll get this place looking ship shape. So we'll drill a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, middle's open there. Good setup by JW. We still have to write down the last round, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
that's halfway.
Yeah. Yep, thank you. Two, I believe, score, 6-2. And change. There's 6:02. And 4-2, we have Federico and Casey taking on Rob and DJ. 4-3, we have Kai and Johnny taking on James and Paris. This is round 8. We will get the results from round 7 and share them with you. As of right now, we have, after 6 rounds, we had 5 players with 4 wins. JW, James, DJ, Warren, and Dylan. But of course, we've already completed round 7, so we will add those up. That ball goes out. Such quick hands from Dylan and JW. Good serve. Now we got game point for Dylan and J-Dub. And that's the game. So Dylan and J-Dub get another win. It'd be Georgia and Warren.
We're told to.
Good. Coming over?
Yeah. Georgia,
All right, got Mr. Dylan Frazier joining me here on the mic. Actually, I think we have two. So. All right, Dylan. Thanks for joining us. You having fun?
Absolutely.
You going to be at the tournament here, Bobby Riggs, this weekend?
I will.
Okay.
I have the privilege of teaming up with both Johnsons this tournament.
Nice. There you go. So you're playing with Georgia in the mix. Feedback here. So Georgia in the mix. You're playing with J-Dub, of course, in the men's. Are you going to be competing in singles?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
All three.
Awesome. So what do you like about this setup, this format, this Moneyball? Have you done one of these before?
This is my first one. I'm really enjoying it. I was really looking forward to it. I like that you get to play with everybody once. I like that format.
Yeah, it's really cool. Great competition, right? Great players. So do you see this as a kind of a warm-up, a good practice? I know you played yesterday in the Pickleball night in America at Newport. So these are good preparations for tournaments, right?
Yeah, good practice, and also a lot of fun just to get out here and play with all the other players that are about to play in the tournament.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, these players are traveling, playing tournaments, seeing each other all the time, but they also enjoy great rec games with each other, and of course these kinds of opportunities. And I know the McMakins were talking about the shootout going on tomorrow at Bobby Riggs. Are you taking part in that?
I am. I'm playing with DJ Young.
All right.
In the shootout.
It's a good little pairing. So how many teams are in that shootout? Do you know? Do you know what the format's going to be?
So it's a double elimination tournament, I think. I'm not sure who's playing in it as far as teams. I think there's maybe 7 or 8 right now.
Okay.
They're trying to fill it up. But that's just another opportunity to get a little practice in before the tournament and earn a little money.
Yeah, that's awesome. Any time that you get a chance to earn a little bit of money, right, when you're on these trips to compete in these tournaments. So are you going to are you participating in the LA Open after SoCal, or are you taking that week off? What are you going to be doing?
Got LA Open. I am playing in that one, and then following that, Newport.
Right, the qualifier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who are you playing with at LA?
LA, I've got Anna Bright and JW again, and for the Newport, I've got Sarah Ansbury and JW.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you're playing with J-Dub all three.
All
right?
three, yep.
And but some different mixed partners.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Looking forward to it.
So for those, I mean, I know a lot of people already know maybe some of your story, but how long have you been playing pickleball? And so you don't come from a tennis background, right? What's your background in sports?
Mostly baseball. I played a little baseball, like my first year or two of high school. Little basketball, but mostly baseball. I've been playing pickleball for 6 years now.
Okay. And tournaments, all 6 years? Like right when you started, you got into tournaments, or is that something that kind of came later?
Pretty much right away. I was playing at a low level though. 3-5 I started at, and it's only been like the last year and a half that I've been playing on the tour.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's great for people to hear, obviously hearing that you're not from a tennis background. A lot of times people think, you know, in order to be an elite pickleball player, you have to have a tennis background, but obviously you're one of the examples that you don't have to have that. There's other examples, of course, but it's great to hear someone who doesn't necessarily come from tennis, but still you've had great success, and to hear you started at 3-5, I think that gives a lot of people great hope that they can improve in their games. Is there something that you could say, someone who's not coming from tennis, what would be your suggestion to them as they're coming into the sport, maybe from a different background, not a sport, or maybe no sport at all? What helped you the most?
I'd say
get into pickleball.
Just starting, it was a lot of drilling, a lot of baseline shots, just kind of getting that pickleball stroke down, because it was a little different from coming from baseball. So a lot of hours spent drilling, and then after you kind of start to refine some of those shots, tournament experience really helps a lot, playing against some of other higher level players or players that are better than you.
Right, and then dealing with the nerves, right? Learning to deal with nerves in tournaments. So
for sure.
That's great. Well, I appreciate you joining us, Dylan. I know you got a few more games to go, but appreciate the the tips there for the viewers, the players that are watching. I know a lot of people love to play, but they don't necessarily like to drill. But if you want to become a better pickleball player, you got to get on that court. You got to find someone to drill with, right? Find a drilling partner and
For sure.
improve your skills. So thank you, Dylan. I know you got some more games to go. I know you're still in the running here, so
Yep.
it'll be exciting to see how this plays out.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
All right, so court 3 still going. Sounds like it's 9-5. I think just heard Johnny say. Would have been fun, but I mean, it would have been fun. All right, I think we may have a game point. No, not yet. So court 3 still going. James and Paris taking on Johnny and Kai. Give you an update here as soon as I get the score sheet. Again, a lot of players still in this. We have a couple players with 5 wins. So again, the winner, and this is every man, every woman for themselves. The winner will take home $750. Second place will take home 300 or 350, I believe. Can't remember if it's 3 or 350. And third place will get $150. But for everybody's great practice, great training, getting ready for the tournament this weekend. So as soon as this game concludes, we will tally the scores and we will share those with you in the overall standings. We're not going to share maybe the point differential quite yet because that'll take some time to figure out, but at least we can share the wins and losses for maybe the top 4 or 5 people in the standings. Sounds like it's 8-9 maybe. 8-9. Goldberg and McMakin ahead. We got 8-9-2. That was a pretty big forehand by James there. Using his single skills. 9-9-2. No miss. This is a big game for James. He's right there, right in the standings in the top 4 or 5. So this is an important game for him. Game point. Oh, but Kai able to put it away, so still alive. 9-10, and again we're winning by 1. So first team to 11. You do not have to win by 2. And we're all tied up at 10. 10-10. So Kai and Johnny with 2 chances to end this. James. One more chance for Goldberg and McMakin. 10-10-2. Oh, and that ball goes long. So Goldberg and McMakin take that game. We will tally those scores. We will update you on the standings here in just a minute. That's Kai. Yeah. Johnny and Kai beat Paris and James 11-10. Kai and Johnny Goldberg, 11, and then Paris and James 10. Circle the 10.
Stopped for a while.
I'm sorry for last word. That's like a 4-letter word.
But then again, so it's fine.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, but that's more fun.
Let's go. All the dream team. Yeah.
Had to do it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you had the COVID epiphany and have an actual period. It's just yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, I did a quick calculation.
Yeah, exactly.
How you doing, Dad? What do you need? Need water or anything?
No, just once Tanya finishes that, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Once she finishes those, I'm gonna update the scores.
Okay. You want some text? I got bag check mix.
Okay, on court 1, we have Federico Stuxrud on the near court with James Ignatovich, taking on Paris Todd and Warren Tamanaha on the far court. On court 2, Georgia and Kai taking on Dylan and DJ. And on court 3, Rob and Casey taking on JW and Johnny Goldberg. All right, so we have 3 players with 6 wins. JW, DJ, and Dylan. They all have 6 wins. Right now, JW is ahead in the point differential with 93 points. DJ with 77, second place, and Dylan with 75. So really, really close. Still a couple rounds to go. We also have Warren with 5 wins. And I think he's the only one with 5 wins. So he is in 4th place currently. And we have a few players with 4 wins. So JW in 1st place, DJ in 2nd, and Dylan in 3rd, and Warren in 4th. So that's where we are with a couple games remaining. Thank you for the update. Federico with the ITP, not as effective as the ATP. Into the post, doesn't quite work out. Great point. See here. Okay. Joining me here on the mic is Mr. Adam Hill. Adam, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, man. Nice to be here.
Adam is a member here at Nellie, Gail. Great player.
Just saying, frequent guest.
Yeah, frequent guest, that's right.
Exciting to see her on court 1 through singles specialists.
Yeah. Paris, of course, with 4 consecutive singles titles between APP and then the most recent PPA. She's won the last 4 singles, pro singles events that she's played. James, of course, made a great run here in San Clemente this past weekend, taking bronze, having some huge wins. Federico Stocksrud took the title at Indianapolis Open in singles, and so yeah, great singles players on the court here on court 1. And Mr. Warren Tamanaha, teaching pro at TTC in Newport Beach.
Dabbles in singles recreationally.
Yes, when he has to. So Adam is a soccer player, so kind of similar as I asked Dylan for you, Adam, coming into pickleball, what do you feel like has helped you the most in making that adjustment from a non-paddle, non-racket sport coming into pickleball?
I think the this point out a little bit. Very receptive, James, to start there. I think the footwork is crucial in any of these sports, right? Whether it's tennis or pickleball. And so I think in soccer, you're kind of used to doing everything with your feet first, moving there. I think that translates actually really well to pickleball. I think it's a lot of singles players, especially in soccer.
Right.
A lot of fitness, right? Like they run around, like they move. That's kind of the way that I play when I play as well.
It's a great point. Good shot by James. I think this is the first game that we've had James on court 1, so it's great to put him on the featured court here. Get to see his double skills.
Dan, how do you think, as a singles specialist yourself, how do you think that translates into doubles? The skills you learn from singles, adding those into the doubles game.
Yeah, I mean, one of the obvious ones is using drives on thirds, maybe more often than someone who's more of a doubles specialist. I like to use drives maybe more often than other people who maybe don't play singles. And we're seeing that. We certainly see that from Paris, from Federico, from James. You see an example there. is a little bit further behind that line, anticipating maybe more speed ups. The ATP is just short on that sideline, which we see that a lot with sometimes when the women are competing in mixed doubles. If the guy's in front of her, they'll tend to kind of play a little further back, give themselves a little more time for the speed ups that they know are going to be coming their way. Left cord misses wide.
Unlucky there for Warren after a nice speed up to set up
Nice
that
speed up, set up with Ernie. 6-1-2, I think is what he called. There we see that forehand. Just hits the tape. Great two-handed backhands there by Federico, keeping the ball nice and low. Oh, nice ATP. That one was better.
learned from the first attempt.
Yeah. So this is the first of the last 3 rounds that we're going to be playing. Good patience there from Warren and Paris.
Yeah.
Three, 7-2 is the score. Oh, that's a good roll by James. A little two-handed backhand roll. Just really low for Paris to pick that up. Yeah, nice job, Warren, going behind James. A little bit of a cut volley. Good effort from Warren. I would have gotten it after 3 bounces.
Great exchange there at the kitchen.
Yeah, that was good.
Fast hands. I think it's another thing from singles players that I see is the ability to reset on the run. So you have to do that a lot in singles, covering a lot of court. Right. Get back, be able to get to the ball, stretch, hit a pass on the run or a drop on the run.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
hands
great
from Warren
job
there.
by Warren being ready for that poach from James. being able to put the ball away on the next one.
It's tough to keep your composure there with James coming across.
Yeah.
It's a lot of reach.
It's a long body
fast.
coming across. It played out almost identical, but this time with Federico poaching, but this time it went their way. Ooh,
James wants that one back.
a little too excited. Tied up at 7. 7-7-2. I think he was ready, but just paddle angled a little too far.
Good spot from Paris there.
Yep. Jamming James a little bit in the first one. Good drop. Oh,
Good speed up.
yeah, great speed up. Unlucky for Paris. The ball clipping the net on the other one.
Point's getting a little bit more patient here at the end of the game as it gets a little tighter.
Oh, nice
Great
hands.
for Paris.
Go, Paris!
7-8-2. Drive. There's maybe just a little too far back. And Warren's right there for that one. Just and we got game point. 10-8. Oh, just misses long. So James and Federico take that game over Warren and Paris. That was round 9. So we got 2 more. We'll tally the scores, give you an update on who's ahead. With 2 rounds to go.
Great game. So many runs. It's hard at the end there. You get 1 point, maybe 2, and then it just feels hard to stop that. Well played by all 4.
Yeah, they were well ahead, but then they were able to fight back and tie it up. Mr. Rob Cassidy over here, checking out the action.
Here you go, Rob.
Sliding all over Mitch. I'm sure he appreciates that.
Rob, if you're up here, you have to be interviewed while
Yeah,
you're here.
Mr. Cassidy is no stranger to the mic.
Okay,
So how are you liking this event, Rob?
loving it. Loving the event.
Yeah?
Yes.
You know, you had the Pickleball Night in America last night.
That was awesome.
Had a great event. You guys came out on top, right? Team Blue, I believe, right? You
Team
guys-
Blue, so fun. Team Johnson, Sierra and myself, it was a blast.
Yeah, you guys won 3-1 over Team Red, and now you're competing in this. Are you doing the shootout tomorrow down at Bobby Riggs?
I almost did, but
So that's a no.
no. But I'm rooting for Matt Goebel and Rob Davidson.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And you're playing down at SoCal, I believe, this weekend,
Yep,
right?
we have SoCal this weekend.
Who are you playing with?
I'm playing with Tardio.
Nice.
Yeah. And
young man, 16-year-old Gabriel Tardio.
yeah, great
One of the
player.
new phenoms on the scene here, as we see several of them. But so you're playing doubles with Gabe. Who you playing mixed with?
Yeah, Gabe's getting better exponentially, and another exponentially improving player, Mary Brasha.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brasha, but yes.
Yeah, Brasha.
So one of the locals here. So of course Mary and Maggie and their family play here at Nellie Gail. So it's exciting to see Mary. She's speaking of Mary. She's here to drill. She's on the court with Jess Wilcox.
She's a great player. She's got a fantastic backhand. Her forehand's great. She's got a great serve. Wonderful partner, Mary Brasha.
Yep, great player. She just needs a better coach. Once we fix that, she'll be in good shape. But there she is. Yeah, we're talking about you, Mary. So, Rob, after SoCal, are you going to the LA Open? Are you competing in that event?
Yes,
Okay, and who are your partners for that one?
Mary Brasha
Nice. Good call.
and Caden Nemeth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you know.
Cade
let's go.
Nemeth, young man from Arizona. So that's great. So I think Rob has to get back to the tent over there as the matchups are being assigned. So Rob, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the next 2 rounds.
Thank you. It's a great event, great practice, great players here. So yeah, we appreciate you guys having us. Fun. Moneyball, baby.
Let's go. All right, we are heading into round 10. Last couple of rounds. Let's see who will be on the featured court. Looks like Mr. DJ Young will be on center court. Not sure why, but must have been a mistake. So we got DJ Young and JW. Looks like Casey McMakin. And maybe Mr. James.
Fun fact is, as Rob makes his way to court 2, he has as many paddles in his bag as there are rounds in this event.
That's right, one for every round. He likes to mix it up. Actually, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be teaming up with Mr. Rob Cassidy at the English Open in a couple weeks.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. Wiggle it.
Okay. All right, so we're underway here, round 10. DJ Young and Casey McMakin on the near court, taking on James and JW on the far court. Very close competition right now between JW and DJ and Dylan. Warren unfortunately losing that last game.
I think with these 4 players on the court, we're sure to see some speed.
Yeah.
Some firefights.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some folks that like to speed the ball up.
Some good drives from James, some quick hands from Mr. DJ and JW, and of course Casey. .102, I believe is the score. Of course, Mr. DJ Young using the Carbon paddle, one of our sponsors here today. Appreciate Carbon and their support. .302. Good job by James jamming Casey there on the left shoulder. Oh yeah. ATP by J-Dub, easy put away. On court 2, we have Mr. Dylan Frazier and Kai McMakin taking on Rob Cassidy and Paris Todd. Just a cute drop from DJ. ATP defended by J-Dub. Okay, so the updated tally here is JW is in first place with 7 wins and 104 points. DJ in second place with 6 wins and 82 points. So he badly wants to win this matchup here to tie him with JW with at least with the wins. And Dylan with 6 wins as well with 80 points. So very, very close race here as we head into the last 2 rounds of this event. And court 3, Mr. Warren Tamanaha and Federico Stuxrud taking on Georgia and Johnny Goldberg.
Yeah.
2-3-2 is the score. Nice ATP there. And DJ just too much on that volley. Paddle a little too open. Ball sails long. 3-3-2.
Yeah.
4-3-2. Again, if JW wins this, he may be sealing first place. Oh, that ball just misses wide.
Great work by Casey to stay in that one.
3-5-1.
Couple tough balls.
Ooh, that ball was going to be well wide. That's unfortunate. 4-5-1. Very close game. Oh. James just missing wide with that forehand. JW is so good when he's reaching that far. He can still flick the ball, put enough on it to do some damage.
Keeps that lower body so still as he hits everything.
Yeah.
It's a solid base.
It's another example there, just reaching so far, but he's able to get that ball down in the kitchen. Not the kind of footwork that we would teach people to do, but he can get away with it because he's so good with those hands.
It's always fun as a coach, right? Dan, people come in and say, I want to play that way. And say, well, if you have those kind of hands, go ahead.
Exactly, yeah. We mentioned it in the stream last night. JW holds the paddle pretty low. Certainly we would not teach